This persona is the persona of a sales rep. So I'm going to play a role of a sales rep who wants to synchronize the most important thing that he has, the contacts from Microsoft to Salesforce. So I'm already in SSI, as you can see, from where I left off. Now I can go and use a recipe for creating Salesforce contacts from Microsoft. So I can go grab this recipe into my workspace through the recipe editor. I can test my account. So my account is configured for Office 365. Again, it is using OAuth, and I've got a bunch of events which are already listed. So, for example, contact created as an event. When the application performs this activity, the recipe runs. I can do a live sync with my Microsoft Office to look at the contact list and pick up the one I want to use. So in this case, I want to use Disney as an example. And once I select that, and if the trigger happens, I can go and configure the action to write that contact into Salesforce. So here you can see I'm configuring the actions for Salesforce, where I can create a contact with the given name, surname, the work phone, mobile phone details. This recipe looks pretty much well configured for me. I mean, I don't have to add any more fields. It's exactly got what I needed to send to Salesforce in the context of an account, including the email address, the actual physical address, the mailing address, and other details. So I can go and say, I want to use this activity by turning it on, and then I'm all set. So my create Salesforce contact from Microsoft contact recipe is activated, and it's waiting to be run. So for the next step, what I want to do is I want to take you to Microsoft Office 365 and actually walk you through a contact. So in this case, we picked up Disney, so my favorite character, Han Solo. I've got his details, and surprisingly enough, he lives in Galaxy City in California. His phone number and email addresses are all there from Star Wars. So we are going to save this contact into Office 365 in Outlook. So this is a new contact which has been created. I can now go in and actually say, run my recipe. I mean, this could have been running through a schedule, but I'm going to run it just to show you that the synchronization happens live. So once I run it, you can see the recipe job history. One successful job has been run. I can go into the recipe job history and look for the successful or all recipes which I've executed. There's my create Salesforce contact from Microsoft Contact, and here you can actually see the payload of the contact which went from Office 365. So Han Solo, the phone number, the details around his address has all been created successfully into Salesforce. It just took 1 second for this recipe to run, and synchronizing the information between Microsoft Office and Salesforce. Additionally, I can also go into Salesforce where you can see I am looking for new contacts which have been recently added, and I can see that Han Solo is existing over there. All the information which was there in the source Office 365 has seamlessly carried over into Salesforce. So to summarize, this recipe, which is creating a contact in sales from Microsoft Contact for a sales rep, took just a minute to search, configure, and then it was all set for execution between Office 365 and Salesforce, thereby simplifying my task as a sales rep.